Hello, everybody. This is Mystic Jen. I am back again, this time with the monthly reading for Pisces, Sun, Rising, and Moon signs for May 2018. I am using the magical Mermaids and Dolphins because Pisces is very watery, and what a better deck than that. And I'm also using the Vice Versa Tarot. I have not used this in any readings yet, I don't believe. I was a little bit intimidated by this deck at first because there are no backs per se. It's just this side and that side, and um, I wasn't sure how to shuffle them to get a mixture of the two. So I'm just shuffling them. I'm letting Spirit finally guide me on how I'm supposed to shuffle this deck to get the right mixture of front and back. This should be interesting. You will have to bear with me because, like I said, I haven't read with this. I read the guidebook, but it doesn't say really how to shuffle the cards to get a good mixture. So I am doing it my way, and basically shuffle, and then I'm going to take half part of the deck, turn them this way, and shuffle. I'm not supposed to be read with reversals because the reversals are basically the shadow side of the cards. They call it this side and that side. That side is the back side. This side is the front side of the card. So we're going to take a look and see what the cards have to say. And we're asking guidance from Spirit for Pisces, Sun, Rising, Moon. Asking for guidance of what are the energies overall for the month of May. Now, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Sometimes, some parts, if this doesn't resonate with you, if you're a sun sign, check your moon, rising sign, vice versa. I noticed that like for instance, I'm a Libra rising and a Libra moon. Sometimes the Libra readings, when I listen to other people, sometimes the Libra readings resonate with me more than the than my sun sign. So I'm going to lay out these 4 cards just popped out. Okay. So this is the King of Swords with his back towards us. So this is the shadowy side of the King of Swords. And lightning is striking. He's standing and looking at his throne there. As the lightning strikes, he's looking at the stormy skies. So I'm feeling like this is somebody who is very, maybe his shadowy side is, maybe he's overbearing. Okay. He kind of reminds me of someone. He may have some kind of anger issue. And he faces a dark storm that's blowing towards him. And then there's this furious light, there's this lightning in the background. I'm feeling like maybe that could be a lightning of illumination. But he strove his sword to point into the ground, and he believes that the energy will move through him rather than destroy him. And behind the king, a scythe stands in readiness, its sharp point also grounded in the earth. This dark side of the king's immense self-confidence. He risks that he will of making a martyr of himself by believing only he can save the day. He doesn't know how to accept help or even admit that he needs it. And understanding this flaw will allow others to tactfully give help without weakening his pride. And so this is telling me this is somebody who thinks he could save the day. He's the one that only he can come up with the answers. He doesn't want to accept help from anybody, and the scythe is telling me he's trying to cut everybody else out. But it's about telling me that he needs to start standing, not standing his ground, yes, but at the same time, somebody's looking at these other staffs, and he's going through the storm, and then which is leaving him in the aftermath of seeing what is left of his fortress, and he's standing guard. He's been wounded, and I feel that wound is coming from not being willing to accept help from others, and he runs the risks of being left out in the cold. Again, this is another symbol in the Five of Pentacles here. There's help. There's help available. You don't have to do this alone. So I'm feeling like somebody is trying to tackle a situation, a problem, and you're turning your back to help. Okay? You're very guarded, you're very wounded, and you're afraid to let other people in to help you. And we also have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups is about friendship. And the Three of Cups is celebrating, lifting your cup up and accepting the gifts that the universe has. And I'm feeling that somebody is just, I'm feeling due to pride. I feel that this is shattering somebody's pride. The lightning's trying to come down and shatter your pride. And that's breaking you down to try to get you to accept help from others. They're willing to help you out. Okay? So whatever the situation is that you're going through as you enter into May, it's speaking volumes about trying to do it alone when you don't have to, that there's friends, people who really care about you, some people in your circle of friends who is trying to offer you help. I'm seeing this as is overflowing of love and caring and compassion. She is trying to help you. She's trying to offer a hand. You need to reach out and accept that help. Let's see what else comes up. Okay. We have the Ace of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Swords is you will go on to fight another day. This is a new beginning. This is about having victory. It's about being true to yourself, your own personal truth. Okay, the Ace of Swords is talking about clarity coming to the situation. Once you swallow your pride and you accept help from somebody else, you're going to get that clarity that you're looking for. I am getting the sense of a lot of confusion. And this will eventually lead to success. So Spirit is saying, telling you to grab a hold of that sword. It's a sword of truth and vision. There's new ideas that are being divinely developed. I feel like maybe this person that's trying to offer you help is going to help shed clarity and shed light on the situation and possibly give you a new direction, a new idea, a new way of tackling this this problem that you're having. Let's see what else comes up. Okay, we have this card wanting to come out. And this is the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is learn from others. I feel that this friend of yours or whoever this is that's offering you help that you've been refusing. They're very wise, that they've been down a similar road. And this is asking you to take a very close look at the situation that they went through and examine your own. Spirit is saying that this is somebody that you can trust. It's somebody who has been through a similar situation that you have been through. And Spirit is calling you to learn from their experience. Learn from what they've gone through. Okay? Okay, then we have the Tower. Okay, there is the lightning bolt, but traditionally, it looks like everything is being destroyed by this tower. So this was like, whatever the situation was, this is something that really rocked your boat, really shook you to the core. But if you look on the other side, this was just a hollow shell. The tower was very deceiving, and this is calling you, saying it's a time for rebuilding. Okay, the tower is stating that not everything is being destroyed. What's being destroyed is what is necessary. Tearing down the walls that I'm feeling like that you have built as a result of this whole situation that you're going through. Okay, and the Tower is also talking about tearing down the old habits. Okay, and we've seen the behind the basically there's that broken mask, and in the middle of it is there's like a lonely sea, and you ask, how did you get to this tower? And looking back over the events and the choices that have led you to your current situation, did you really listen to your own inner guidance, or did you thunder along the wrong road? Obviously, to your destination, but there's nothing here for you, but you can learn from your errors. And so all the mistakes that you've made that came crumbling down, this is stating that over here it makes you believe that you're losing a whole lot, but there really wasn't anything there to begin with. And the broken mask is speaking to me about tearing down the falsehoods, deception, being destroyed. This side is telling me about destruction and deception. Feeling like maybe you were deceived by somebody or a situation which has caused this whole mess to begin with. And because you were deceived, you're turning it back to all help that's being offered to you, as in the here you're trying to hold on to whatever pride that you have left. And because you were deceived, you don't trust anybody, so you stand guarded. Okay? That you would much rather be out in the cold and alone than to try to put your trust into somebody again. But Spirit is saying that they have put people in your path for a reason, and there is somebody here who is willing to help you along the way to shed some light and clarity on the situation. That all you have to do is take a look at their what they've gone through themselves and learn from their experiences as well, and shatter that image of deception. Okay, I feel like maybe you're also deceiving yourself in this as well. Okay, I'm saying you feel like you're being pulled in multiple directions, and the way to get clarity to it, to get rid of that illusion, to get rid of that deception, self-deception, is reach out and go ahead and get that help that's available to you. And we have the Devil card. The Devil is talking about temptation. That it's you're tempted to stay chained to the situation and still do it alone. This could also be an addiction. Okay. Could this be somebody that had some sort of addiction, whether it's a drug addiction or something that maybe has betrayed you? Okay. But you're still feeling chained up to the situation. Spirit's speaking really loudly to somebody, telling them to tear down those walls and get help. The more and more that I'm seeing this, the more and more I'm feeling like this is some sort of an addiction. That somebody out there, part of this reading is a situation, but the other part is somebody who might be struggling with an addiction of some sort. And maybe they were betrayed, or somebody was going to help them before, and told them, oh, we'll help you, we'll do this, we'll do that, and didn't follow through, and now you're guarded and you're afraid to accept help, and you're trying to fight the situation on your own. Okay. Just trying to get a sense here. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. Traditionally, the normal side of the Eight of Cups is walking away from something that don't serve you. This here is sitting here and thinking about it. Looking at those Eight of Cups, you know you need to leave. You know you need to walk away. There's a shooting star, the star of hope, in the background, but you don't see it because you're so concentrated on this whole situation. Somebody is trying to offer you help and offer you a way out. Okay. But you're still, I feel, you're still going to be teetering. And not a whole lot's going to change. You're still going to be sitting there immobile. You know you need to turn your back. For some of you, maybe you're dealing with somebody that has an addiction and you've been chained to this situation. Other people's been trying to give you advice. You've been trying to deal with it all by yourself. And somebody's trying to tell you, learn from my mistakes, learn what I learned from my own experience. But you still haven't mustered up the nerve or the courage to walk away. And you need to find that inner courage and shatter those illusions of it and wipe your hands. If a person doesn't want help, you can't force them to get help. And then we have the Hermit here. The Hermit is, this is somebody who, after some deep reflection, some being solitude, being by yourself. Again, this is going along with the other side of the backside of the Ten of Swords and going along with the Five of Pentacles. About trying to do things by yourself. And there's a light here illuminating. There's an eagle here with your eyes trying to tell you what's out there. That maybe by the end of the month, someone's going to maybe embrace that light and come out of their solitude instead of trying to handle the situation by themselves. Getting group help. I'm feeling like this is a group setting. Maybe somebody is finally going to get that support, go to that support group meeting. Whether it's drug addiction or alcohol addiction, gambling addiction, whatever the situation is. This is teamwork. Working together and being recognized. That once you come out of this solitude, whoever this is, once this person comes out of trying to tackle things by themselves, they are going to get recognition for their accomplishments. Go through a program, I'm feeling. Going through counseling. I keep seeing a group of people, a group meeting. Support group. Going through that support group and getting that necessary help. And being recognized and saying, see, you did it. And then feeling like you're on top of the world. That can either be you or somebody in your life. This is what's going on with them. That if this is not you and this is somebody else, they will come out of that solitude. They're going to come out and see the light by the end of May. And get the help that they need. There's help out there. The Five of Pentacles is speaking of help. Church. You think of a church as a sanctuary. I'm feeling like some kind of support group, an official support group. Maybe it is through clergy. Maybe it is through a church. But maybe it is a pastor that helps lead you or leads that person to help. But I definitely feel like the basis of the situation is some sort of an addiction. Somebody needs some help. And the cards are describing the situation. That all through May, it looks like that they're going to be still stuck. But it looks like at the end of May, that lightning bolt, being told even more by Spirit that lightning bolt is, there's lightning here, and there's lightning in this card. I'm feeling like that is the bolt of the aha moment, the strike of lightning that wakes somebody up. Okay. Now I want to see what the mermaid and dolphins have to say. Okay, got the yes card. So whoever asked a question is the situation going to end? Is this person going to get help, or am I going to get help? The yes card comes up, and your intuition is correct. Take action accordingly. So you got the yes card, so that's very, very positive. So this is a situation that's going to start coming to an end. Okay, and your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. This is saying that your loved ones, whether it's you or a loved one that's in this situation, they are protected. Divine protection is upon them, and that's why they're still walking this earth. Spirit is telling me that this person who's in this addictive behavior, who has this problem, has had a brush with death more than once, but they've been protected. They have a purpose on this earth. That if that's somebody in your life, they have a purpose. If that's you, and you've almost been taken out before, multiple times. But divine God, Spirit has saved you. The angels has kept their hands upon you. You have a divine purpose. The Spirit has there's a reason why you have not left this earth yet. And May is going to be a time of illumination. It's going to be a time of clarity. You're going to have these aha moments where all the illusions and everything that you thought you were everything that you believed is going to crumble down, and the truth is going to come out, and truth is going to be shined upon this, and you're going to have victory. And then maybe this has to do with counseling others. I'm going to bring out this card again. Spirit is telling me part of your purpose might be helping others. You giving that hand of help. You holding out that cup of opportunity to somebody who is going through a situation that you are currently going through and getting out of. So you might be called for a counseling position. Talk to others, talk to youth, or something like that. So this is the message that I do have. If you like this video, if this resonates with you, fine. It may or may not, or parts of it might resonate with you or resonate with somebody that you know. But if you like this video, please do give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. If you would like a personal reading, make sure you visit my website. It'll be in the description below. It's www.mysticjen.com. Be interesting to investigate this whole thing and exactly what Spirit has in store for you. I thank you for watching, and you have a great day.